On April 11th, we'll begin the online course registration process. Before making choices, please read through the graduation requirements and online catalog found on the main Prairie website. If I go to Academics, I can choose either middle school or upper school. From there, I would select Curriculum, and then I can scroll down and see a listing of the graduation requirements and also a listing by department of all the available classes and electives. This is also where you get access to the department head information as well. You'll have until April 17th to complete the online registration process, and don't panic, you can log back in after saving and make changes up until the deadline. In addition, we have 2 full weeks at the beginning of next year to make schedule changes, so lots of time to get it right. Let's click on the login button to get started. Upon logging in, click on My Day and select Course Requests. Please pay careful attention to the instructions at the top of the page. If you look on the right-hand side under Selected Requests, you can see courses which you were automatically enrolled into. On the left-hand side of your screen, you can select core and elective courses under Available Courses. Let's go now and select our math class. I'm going to click on the small arrow next to Math. This will then pop up all the available math classes to me. If I'll be taking an honors or an AP level class, I need to make sure that I've either passed the math placement test and or have department head approval. But I want to go ahead and register for Algebra 2, so I'm going to simply click the Request button for that course, and we can see that it's been moved over to the right-hand side. I'm now going to scroll up and click on the Math, and I want to select my electives. So I'm going to go into Visual Arts, and I want to choose, I really am excited to enroll in Ceramics, so I'm going to request Ceramics, and I'm also going to request Drawing and Painting. However, if I say, for example, those classes are full, if I can't get into Ceramics, I really want to take Glass. So instead of clicking Request next to Glass, I'm going to click the small drop-down arrow, and I'm going to choose that is going to be an alternate for Ceramics. Same thing with Drawing and Painting. If I can't get into Drawing and Painting, then I really want to take Metals. So I'm going to click the small drop-down arrow, or I could simply click Add Alternate and also type in Metals, and it would allow me to add it that way as well. This way I'm telling the system that Ceramics is my absolute first choice, but if I can't get in, then this is an alternate class. Same thing for Drawing and Painting. I'm really excited about it, but if I don't get in, then Metals will do as well. You'll continue to build your schedule this way by requesting classes and adding in alternates when necessary. In addition, there is a small note button next to each class if you need our scheduling coordinator to have any particular notes about a class. The last but most important step is making sure that you save your work. The Save button is located in the lower right-hand corner. If for some reason you're not seeing it, please make sure that your screen is maximized. Once I hit the Save button, you'll notice it will change to Saving and then eventually Saved, and then finally it will go back to Save after a certain point. But this is a very necessary step. Once you hit Save, you're free to log out of the system, knowing that you can go back in at any time and make changes. The midnight of April 17th is the deadline for making all changes, so you have a full week to try to get it right. In May, you'll receive a copy of your schedule for next year. If you have any issues about your schedule, you can contact the department head, Mr. Slack for upper school or Miss Ambler for middle school. And if you have technical issues, please feel free to reach out to the tech team. Happy scheduling!